Let's go, RiderNation.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. It's a feeling now. Hit 'em high, hit 'em low, 'cause we're dealing now. Everybody's giving it all they got, 'cause we're ready.
Oh, baby. You calm down yet?
Not even a little bit. Not at all.
If I was still wearing my Milligan jersey, I don't think I've changed my clothes. Cause my lord, I don't think I'm going to change all week. Because why would I? Like, let's keep this thing rolling.
It's kind of gross, Greg.
You're
Also, if I didn't, what you're saying is
don't
if you
care.
didn't change your clothes, you haven't changed your clothes yet. Bold
I don't care.
observation.
I don't care.
I'm hoping my voice can hold up for this. It's been
It's
a
already
struggle
going.
today. Let me tell you, it's been a struggle today. Riders going to the Grey Cup, winning last night in the West Final, 24-21. My guy that I said would be the X factor, Tommy friggin' Nealed, with the game-winning touchdown with 11 seconds left. We'll get into the whole game on Tuesday's show. We'll go deeper into it. But this right now, 15, 20 minutes, whatever we're going to do here, is we're going to look at that last 5 minutes, because that's when shit got crazy.
Oh. Hey, no Gabriels. We can go Gabriel free.
Greg, you wanted to bring up and kind of debate Corey Mace's decision at the end.
I've
kick the
seen
field goal.
I've seen a lot of chatter online, and I know for a fact I was the only one in my section that didn't hate going for that field goal there. Because regardless of what happens, you are going to have to score a touchdown anyway. So your choice there with that much time on the clock was take the points now, trust your defense to get the ball back and score again, and then you win the game. If you stop, let's say we got stopped on the 5-yard line, 4-yard line, whatever, give them the ball there, you're still relying on your defense, and you're only playing for a tie at that point. So unless you go for the 2-point, which you probably aren't going to do in a situation like that. So I think the field goal was the right decision. I know a lot of people are still second guessing that right now. Don't get me wrong. If it blew up, like we would not have Corey Mace's offseason would have been very long. But now he's just Randy Marsh with his balls in a wheelbarrow walking down Albert Street.
I said it after the post-game show. I'm no longer questioning any decision that Corey Mace, I say post-game show, like we didn't just post a 30-second clip, but I will never again question any of his decisions. He has forgotten more about football than any of us know, and he probably looked at every possible angle and said, this is the best way to win. And he put his faith in a very stellar defense and said, you're going to get a 2-and-out. We're going to get the ball back. We're going to be fine. I don't think he envisioned 2 consecutive 2-and-outs when he kicked that field goal, but
Yeah.
Well, that's
results are all that matters.
If you want to debate the punt, I'm right there with you. That one was like,
We'll talk about it. We'll get there.
How with the little time you had on that one, I think I would have rather gone with the ball in my hand at that point. But the fact that defense was stepping up in that situation, where's that defense the entire game? I guess because. Oh boy, that soft defense in the middle of that game was starting to make me nervous.
Well, and we'll get into it on the show on Tuesday. Nathan Rourke escaping 2 sacks, set up both their touchdowns there.
As a Patriots fan, I had PTSD of Eli Manning in that situation where you think he's going down and all of a sudden he escapes. I got to admit, that shovel pass was probably the smartest play I've ever seen in the CFL by a player that's not named Doug Flutie. That was, I don't know what he was thinking, but that was a hell of a play.
So we'll talk about that, but the debate you want to have. Tommy Neal gets a big gain, get down to the goal line basically. Short pass, the first pass into the end zone, underthrown by Trevor Harris. Okay, to KSB. Second one, Schaefer Baker probably should have had it. Good defensive play to kind of knock it out of his hands. But I'd like to see him come down with that.
Yeah.
Then you kick the field goal. Because they were on the 5 and in live time at the game, I was like, just go for it. Go for it. Okay, you've had your guy open in the end zone twice there. You're probably not going to throw it to KSB again.
No.
3 straight times. We'll be fine. Stop them at the 5. Worst case scenario, they have the ball at the 5. They're going to get excellent field position if BC has to punt because they're not giving up the safety. Then in retrospect, as that game progressed and time kept ticking down, I was like, you know what? That was a really good call. And that was the best call. So they played to win instead of playing to play more and hope to win in overtime. Because I don't think they would have gone. I don't think they would have gone for 2 if they scored a touchdown at the end.
Not with 3 minutes left.
Well, no, I'm talking like
if they didn't kick the field goal, and then and they played to tie and scored that 11-second touch, the touchdown 11 seconds.
Yeah, if
and
it was just that was to tie the game, I think they tie the game and kick the extra point. I don't think they go for 2 then. But the supreme confidence in the defense to get them or to trust them to make a stop for you. I love it. I love that call. And as that game progressed, I was like, just in the back of my head, I was like, he made the right call. No matter whatever the finish is, he made the right call because it gave them a chance to win.
I think the one thing that's getting lost on a lot of people is going for that field goal also set the Riders defense up in a much better position because now you've got BC trying to run out the clock versus BC trying to march down the field to effectively score because they're just they want a first down or 2. They don't care about scoring at that point, which means they're going to run the ball on first down. They're going bully ball on first down and probably on second. It set the Riders up to get those 2 and outs that I don't know that they get if BC has their entire playbook at their disposal.
Yeah, they're not trying to stretch the field.
Lost.
Yeah, they're not trying to stretch the field to score at that point. They're going to keep it short and easy to keep that clock moving and try to get as much as they can. It just the defense came to play like that draw by Rourke. Typically, he gets like 4 or 5 yards on that. We sniffed it out right away. It was a good defensive play.
AJ Allen making that.
AJ Allen and I think Jameer Thurman came around the backside on that one too to slow him up. It was. And Haba, it's funny because I had AJ Allen as my X factor. I had Haba, and then I took him out to put the AJ Allen in because I really wanted to make a hieroglyphics joke again. But Haba had a hell of a game too.
He was very solid.
That was the big fear going into this game that the Riders weren't going to be able to keep Rourke in check. But they were all over him all game, and especially that last couple minutes when they needed it. The defense was flying.
It still blows my mind that they punted though, that the Riders punted with 1.5 minutes left or 1:40, whatever it was.
Like I said, balls in a wheelbarrow. I can't, but yes, at that point too, you're also doing the field position game, but it was just whoa, what do you do? It's just if it was closer to midfield, I think they would have went for it, but the fact that they were still on the Rider side of the field, it was half the battle on that one.
But they get their stops. They get the ball back. 1:03 left from their own 34-yard line. Kind of poetic in a way because it was Georgette Reed that had the coin flip before the game. And the game-winning drive started on the 34. Of course, George's number, right? Emilus gets a 20-yarder, gets another first down, and pushing the pile. It was
AJ came up behind and started pushing him.
That was my X factor, and he was exactly that on that last drive.
Multiple plays that happened though, where the guys pushed the pile and they kept grinding out yards and first downs, important first downs. Ouellette getting the first down with 20 seconds left, whatever it was, on a check down. That was absolutely huge as well too.
And he lowered it. He lowered his head to even get even further. But that catch by Myers, I think next was the catch by Myers, and that was by far Trevor's best thrown ball all game. That thing was
No.
on the mark.
No,
caught
that
him
one to
in stride.
KSB in triple coverage.
Okay, that was better.
Oh.
Slightly, okay, that one's slightly better.
That
Okay, it
was
was
the
the most
epitome
important
of
pass all
threading a
night.
needle.
All right.
Yeah, the most important pass all night. Like
Until the next one.
Yeah, until the next one. But yeah, that was definitely Myers' most important catch of the season, because if he didn't come down with that, oh boy.
And then, of course, Tommy Neild and Amar Doman is upset on Instagram today, saying that was not a catch. And I will say this. Did the ball hit the ground? Yes. The ball touched the ground when he had possession of the ball.
Yeah.
It can do that. It's allowed to do that. They changed rules how many years ago? Before it was like it cannot touch the ground at all.
Yeah.
But
See the last game against BC.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
We weren't complaining then.
Yeah, Keon Hatcher, the same idea with Keon Hatcher's catch in that game.
But I love that he used the blurriest photo.
Took it with a potato.
I think Doman's got enough money that he could probably hire a few Photoshop guys to sharpen that up a little bit. Enhance.
And now, to be fair to anybody who says that wasn't a catch, they didn't confirm the call on the field. They said the call stands.
Yeah. They tried. Believe me, as long as that replay was, they were trying to overturn it. They were trying to.
Yep.
There's no reason replays should take that long. That was ridiculous.
30 seconds tops. Period.
I'd give you a minute. Whatever. Still, that took multiple minutes, to the point where I don't know if you guys heard the broadcast, but I went back and watched it because I missed the entire first half. But I went back and was listening to Suits and Roddy, and they were talking about it, and they're like, "Oh, this is taking a while. That's usually not a good sign." I'm like, "Yeah, tell me about it." Like, even they were going, "This is taking way too long." Adam is correct about something here.
Oh my God! Yeah,
The city would be on fire. The national news would be in Regina right now talking about the Great Fire of 2025.
And I said this to Steve after the game, and Greg, I said it to you before we started doing this little live show. I don't think people understand or understood last night the magnitude of that win. That was the biggest game in Rider, like for the Saskatchewan Roughriders organization since the 2013 Grey Cup. And that place emptied out fast.
Yeah.
Considering what happened, right? Like, you win the West Final, probably want to stick around a little bit. And just a lot of people just walked out. I mean, it's fine. You got stuff to do. It's cold out. I understand that.
I had two freezing children. I had to leave a little earlier than I wanted to myself, but yes.
But it didn't feel like people realized we were going to the Grey Cup. At least
I was disappointed. I was disappointed in the complete lack of a "We want the cup" chant. I remember those from 2013 and 2007. Those were fun.
I was actually expecting that to start after that touchdown, and I was very shocked that it didn't happen. I don't know. I think right now we are in a crossroads with this team right now. There's still the fans that remember 2013, and there's a lot of new fans because let's face it, they've lost. Looking at the attendance the last couple of seasons, they've lost a lot of those casuals or semi-passionate fans, and they're trying to gain them back, and they've gained a lot of new ones. Like, it took them to the last day to sell out the game. Let's be honest. It's going to be a mission of this team to bring that fan base back, and winning last night's a step. What happens this coming week is going to be the next step, and how they carry on this franchise to the 2027 Grey Cup is going to be the story of this franchise. This is going to be the Corey Mays, Craig Reynolds, and Jeremy O'Day legacy right here, how things are going to happen in the next 3 years.
So 1 week from right now, what is it? It's 6:18 p.m. We'll be in the first quarter probably maybe second quarter of the Grey Cup. But a week from today, Riders are in the Grey Cup against Montreal. You guys booked your travel yet?
Oh, I got to get the wife's approval first.
The good news is I now know I have a ticket.
Sweet.
My my company that I work for has a corporate box, and all year I've been bugging them about, hey, Riders in the Grey Cup, I got a spot right. Hey, Riders in the Grey Cup, I got a spot right. And I didn't think they would actually follow through on it, if I'm being honest. And they're following through. They have a seat for me. So now I need to find a place to crash because I can't go up until Sunday because I have to take the daughter to cheer in Saskatoon on Saturday. So it's gonna be a busy weekend for me, but I plan on being there because I also get to see Our Lady Peace for the first time in person ever. So,
Still blows my mind you've never seen them.
so I'm going to
Right.
take check 2 boxes off, hopefully.
And it's funny, you have ticket and I have a place to stay.
With no ticket.
Yeah. Oh, that place. I'm very curious how much of that stadium is going to be decked out in Rider Green. There's been a lot of people.
It'll be very green.
Selling their
very,
seats.
very green.
Well,
Winnipeg is very happy right now that or Winnipeg fans are happy the Riders made it. Maybe not the fan base, but the ticket holders who didn't want to go to the game are overjoyed.
Well, I had to laugh. Like yesterday was both the worst and best thing that could happen to Bomber fans. The Riders win, so they can't hold that over our heads. But now their value of their tickets just went up, so they can sell them.
And the Riders get the East locker room. They don't even get the Bombers locker room in this one. Bullshit.
Horrendous decision.
Adam,
Hate
go
it.
back to the beginning of this of the live stream. We talked about the field goal call.
So we know we're playing Montreal. Steve and I didn't watch that game. I watched the last minute inside the stadium, but we were too busy tailgating, drinking away. Davis Alexander, I guess, hurt his hamstring again.
Yeah, he was limping. So
that's going to be probably the biggest storyline going into this Grey Cup game. So, we're playing Montreal, beat them once in Montreal, lost here to them. Immediate thoughts on playing Montreal?
It's a whole lot better if Davis Alexander's on a 80% hammy. I'll tell you that right now. You take away his run game, and he's a solid quarterback, but he's nothing spectacular.
I'm going to get sick of the 2009 video clips because I guarantee you that's going to be played in every video package leading up to this game because of the so-called history between these two teams. That said, would I rather played Hamilton? Probably, because the best Grey Cups are against Hamilton for us. But let's exercise those demons. Redemption this is about the year of redemption, so let's see it.
2013 did a solid job of exercising those demons a little bit. This is the cherry on top, that chance to really put the finishing touches on getting rid of them.
I was hoping it was going to be Montreal, and I said this a couple weeks ago that I think that Davis Alexander's first loss is going to come in the Grey Cup, and I truly believe that. So, this is going to be a tough game. I think it's going to be really, really tough. Montreal's defense is playing very well right now. Their offense, obviously, if Davis Alexander's playing, they got a good group of receivers there. And all of a sudden, Stevie Scott's kind of come out of nowhere as a running back. Looks pretty good. But we'll get into that game as the week progresses. Like I said, we're gonna do a show every day this week. We're gonna have some fun leading up to the Grey Cup.
Got some guests lined up, maybe, possibly.
Got a couple in the works right now, and I'm gonna go through the old contact list, see which Rider alumni we can bring on to look forward to the game. So
I won't be here on Friday, so make sure you get reach out to Jeff, get replacement Steve.
Yeah, I got to yell at replacement Steve as he was coming up after hyping up the crowd. It was pretty funny. I'm like, replacement Steve.
Yeah, maybe we'll get replacement Steve, and when you're not there, maybe we'll bring on his friend on Narcisse. I'll see what he's up to. He always likes talking football, so You're gonna hate me that day.
I would. I absolutely would. Can we not do that again? Oh,
We'll try. We'll see.
We'll try.
But join us this week, every day this week. Tons of stuff going to be coming out where we're going to look at this game. We'll talk more about this West Final on Tuesday when we do our full proper episode, and we're going to have a blast leading up and watch our trajectory of nervousness hit.
Yeah, you'll be able to go in like real time on it. Like,
Yeah.
I can't wait to someone break it down like it's a Zapruder film. Going at this point, this is where you see Greg officially lose his mind.
that was about 200 episodes ago, Greg.
About that, yeah, give or take.
Yeah. But anyway, Riders off to the Grey Cup. First time since 2013. And I got a good feeling. I got a really good feeling, guys.
You and me both.
Me three.
Stick with us all week. We'll have some fun looking at the game. So we'll don't know what we're going to talk about on Monday, but we'll find something. So until tomorrow, we'll leave it there. Go Riders. Grey Cup time, baby. Let's go.
The ghost behind your mind are waiting for you. I won't pretend to be blind like I have for so long. The ghost behind your mind are waiting for you.
Thank you for being such a big supporter and fan of the CFL and myself personally.